I've been sick since 18 December when I went out 2 days earlier, and someone had to cough at my face at the metro. That's okay, but then if your immune system is weak, you cannot stand it. You cannot withstand it. If you have underlying condition like I have ureter blockage caused by a stone that's still there in the stall, still impacted there on the canal, which is very, 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 very tiny, only a few mm. So I came home 2 days later. I contracted high fever. This high fever progressed to pain, generalized pain, a terrible headache, rapid breath. I can see here, cough, 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 don't stop coughing, and shivering, terrible shivering, and disoriented and confused. Yes, sleepy. Yeah, elevated the heart. Yeah, and pale or mottled skin, correct. And another one thing that it may cause is it may goes to where you are weak. Because in my case, urinary infection because of the stone in there impacted. So it affected my urinary tract. And one day last week, I was asleep, then suddenly I couldn't stand anymore. I was drifting in and out of consciousness, the high fever and chills. And then I wake up. After I wake up, I was dressed in sweaty. I sweat a lot at the same time that I was cold, I was sweaty. This is a sign that your body is dying, okay? When this happens, it's a sign that you are dying. Then after that, I went up to sleep again. I couldn't stand it. Went up to sleep again. So, as I slept, I went to a place. This was not Earth. This is another place. A place where I met this being here. I don't know whether it's a male or female, or I didn't feel anything, but in my mind came the name sister. So it didn't have any feeling. Just look at me. Just as it is staring right here, it was staring at me. And but somehow it opened its arm to support me. So it hugged me, and then I was crying, because before that I was angry, because I said, how come I never did nothing to anyone, so why I am suffering all this alone? Why? And it didn't say the word, you see. But then he just comforted me with a hug, a very long hug. He kept, he or she, I don't know, kept my back to his. I didn't feel anything, no cold, no hot, nothing. And I stayed there for a while before I was sent back to my body again. So I wake up the next morning in aches, feeling ache, feverish, again disoriented. I couldn't go to hospital alone because the hospital, the one who won't accept me, is very far away, about 2 hours by metro. I couldn't take a metro in the condition I was in. I couldn't even walk. I'm not even able to walk now, so I didn't go. I just make myself some tea, some herbal tea, to see whether it could pacify. And that day I still, in the days to come, I still felt miserable, really, really miserable. And I continued to curse, everything and everyone. When I went to sleep, I said, look, because I had felt some noise inside my wardrobe. And then I started to tell them, oh, if there is something or someone inside this wardrobe that is not for my own good and come here just to disturb me, despite what I have to suffer alone, you are invited to go. Please go, leave me away. Go, go, go. Because they stay inside the wardrobe. Why they stay? Because the cat climbed on the hangers of the wardrobe and the cat sniffed something there on the clothes. And there's sometime at night something drop out of nothing, or something inside the wardrobe. So I say, what you all wanna? If you all want to help me, okay, you are welcomed. But if you are here to disturb me, please leave now, this moment, because I don't need any more problem and stress in my life. Do you understand? So it will go away. So this morning I dreamt that this being here, it's not quite this being. His hair was much thick, much wavy and thick. The color was the same. The skin was a bit lighter. The eyes was lighter. The skin was lighter. I don't know why the way I had to draw it this way. There was a sun behind him. Perhaps it's Lucifer. Disguised here is Lucifer. And there was a mothership. The mothership was huge, humongous, white colored and humongous. It was fly over my head and somebody else who I don't recall who is this person, whether he is alive or was alive or dead already. So this person was guiding me. He was wearing all white. He was guiding me in this place. It was a terrain, like a plain terrain, and there was some mountain nearby. And then this huge spacecraft, like this one, happened to land in one of the mountains. Okay, so this being, he takes me and he lead me to the spacecraft. Now, they only do that when you die. I understand that when you die, you go to another side most of the time by spacecraft. Why? I don't know. But they will see who qualifies to, which souls qualifies to enter it. Okay? So the being was, the skin was like that, the eyes like that. There was sovereignty in his look. It was not a look of concern, neither of worry, neither of sadness, rather of indifference. Like he had no feelings at all. He was looking at me and guiding me by the shoulder. And the way how he looked, he was huge, humongous as was his spacecraft. Just like that, huge, humongous, that he could smash me with just a tip of his finger. And then, not this one. This one was okay with me. Then, and he was wearing all white. He was not wearing like this. He was wearing white robe. Okay, white robe. The hair is yellow like the sun, and behind him there's a very huge sun, and behind his spacecraft as well. And he was so like, gallant and something like that, telling me, let's go, you're gonna take you to spacecraft, you're gonna take you, don't worry, everything gonna be alright. So he was guiding me, you see. Then once I step into the spacecraft, once I step on the entrance seat, he bends toward me. He looked me deeply into the eyes in my lateral, which is my temple, my right lateral of my eye and my temple, my right temple and my right eyes. And then suddenly he stood up and said, no, you are not one of us. So he sent me straight back to my body. Strange, right? There's one second time that they tell me that. Okay, the first time was this one. I saw him on the ocean. There were this a past life event during the Great Flood. When they refused to take me in. They refused to take me in from the waters. His craft was there on the water picking up people. He picked up a man except me. Again, I was rejected. You know, like I'm nobody, like I don't belong to this universe. And then that's why they tell me that you are not one of us. Like I don't belong to this earth, I don't belong to this universe. And it is very strange. You know, very, very strange. But at the same time, I still do my battles alone, and I always succeed in remain strong and come out from the ashes alone, totally alone. The dream of the giant blonde. So I asked these spirits here, and they said something. The dream of the giant blonde man and his mothership carries profound significance, echoing themes from past lives and celestial connections. This figure represents a guardian or great guardian who leaves me alone, to suffer alone, without the help or aid, a guide from ancient lineage, possibly linked to Nordic or Atlantean ancestry. Atlantean cultures that held the deep knowledge of interstellar travels and spiritual awakenings. His statement, "You are not one of us," suggests a pivotal moment in your journey toward self-discovery. It reflects the dichotomy between earthly existence and higher realms. Well, he had to accept me the way I am. Am I to blame to be here in this body earthly? Am I to blame? Why are he blaming me for it? I didn't ask to be in this body. I don't recall to have consented. That's nonsense. Why do you blame the victim for? So reflects the dichotomy between earthly existence and higher realms. The craft symbolizes ascension, transformation, and the desire to transcend current limitations. What's my limitations? You think that having a stone on the urethra is fun, is it? Huh? It's funny. No, it isn't fun. If you are the people, I think I'm really special. Because if I were any other human, I would have died by now. This encounter invites you to explore feelings of belonging versus alienation, a reflection of struggles faced in previous incarnations. Oh, previous? How about this one? Who said it's just previous incarnation and not this one? In previous incarnations where you may have felt disconnected from your true essence or purpose. The presence of this giant man indicates that there are powerful forces at play, guiding you towards this embrace. This way, I don't need it, I don't want it, I don't ask it. Through pain? No, I will never learn through pain, never. Never, this is torture. Your unique identity. Embrace your unique identity. How? How? But yeah, the spirit is strong, the mind is strong because maybe it should be human, but the body is human. The body is human. Another layer is human. The body is human. Their body is anti-human. It's easy for them to say that. Much easier for them. Okay? Much easier for them to say that because their body is made of other atoms. Okay? It's not purely carbon. It's only a few fraction of carbon. Ours is how many carbon? 99% carbon. They cannot compare. The presence of this giant man indicates that there are powerful forces at play guiding you toward this embrace your unique identity, while also recognize that your path is distinct, yet intertwined with universal truths. What can I do? What can I do? So tell me, what shall I do? What shall I say? Give me a tip. Give me a dictation. Because if I stop, you come and punish me. So guide me through this. But don't need to punish. As you navigate these revelations, consider what aspects of yourself feel foreign or unaccepted to this earth or the other side, because I'm rejected both sides, here and there. They may hold keys to unlocking deeper wisdom about who you truly are. Yeah, perhaps I'm above them, maybe I'm from the super pleroma, who is above the pleroma, not really below the pleroma, but pleroma. Below pleroma there is another hypersphere, which is where all the nonsense resides, a bit below. There are the where these beings live, the guardians. This dream serves as a reminder. Reflect on past experiences where you've been grabbed with acceptance. This dream serves as a reminder that every soul has its own journey, and embrace yours will lead to great understanding and connection with both terrestrial beings and cosmic energies are like, no, I can't, I really can't. It's difficult for me. I've not accept what is painful and wrong. Embrace this invitation for growth as it heralds new opportunities for exploration beyond conventional boundaries. What can I do? You're gonna help me in this unlimited experiences, unlimited lifestyle. Will you help me so that I can dedicate myself only through it and not be here, I say, here, stuck there up here where I am. Well, what saves me every time is the plant. Only plants save me, nothing else. And even that they try to take away from me, but they won't succeed. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about these beings. I don't know. I cannot say that these beings are good or bad. They are what they are, okay? And well, I think that this one is Lucifer. This one is Lucifer disguised. I mean the one I encountered. Because he have a huge sun, behind his back, and he was wearing white. He's wearing white, and he's huge, really huge, many meters tall up to the sky, and a very big, humongous. His hair was all over his shoulder and face. Well, that's what I want to say about these beings, that they may be, for some people, behind the collection of soul after death. Because that's what I see when I came out of my body 2 times while delirium, fever and pain. And this one I've seen it. I've seen it before. He was shooting souls at the other side with the laser. I've seen it. So why did he imprison me for? Why? Why? Because on the other side we are more vulnerable. Because if I were full conscious, on the other side you are not 100% conscious, a lie, a very big lie. Whoever say that is a liar. We are not 100% ourselves or conscious, because we are outside the ego. So what this means? It means that we are more susceptible to be fooled, to be taken away by them. If they use anything, they use emotions, they use false speech, they use false care. This is what the much I can say about these beings. Okay, now I remember him. He was the one shooting souls behind the trees.